second port day. Welcome to Klaipėda, Lithuania. Let's see what we can find to explore the city today. Right now we're walking from the ship to Old Town. There's a map of town. If you leave the cruise port to the left, walk to the stoplight, walk all the way straight through it and down the street. It'll take you to Old Town. This is the Old Town Post sculpture. Now we're walking back to Viator Square. I think we're gonna go to the Klaipėda Castle and Museum next.
History Museum of Lithuania Minor.
Make sure when you prepare for your visits in each of these little European towns that you check the opening hours for places. A lot of these places don't open until 10 a.m. Some of them are closed in the middle of the week. They definitely do not open early. When we were in Germany on Sunday, the hotel was the only place within walking distance that had breakfast. It was a breakfast buffet for $24 per person. Everything else, including grocery stores, were closed either until Monday or didn't open until noon on Sunday. So keep that in mind when you're planning your day. Right now we're just kind of walking around until something opens that we can go in and look at. Today is Tuesday. They do have an old World War II bunker exposition that you can go to in Klaipėda. It's called Memel-Nord. However, it's closed Monday through Friday. It's not open today. They're only open on Saturday and Sunday for about an hour each day. So extremely limited hours. This is another museum we were interested in, but it's only open Wednesday at 10 a.m. Like I said, today's Tuesday. We're headed to the Old Town Market now. It's Sanastis Turgis on Google Maps if you want to look it up, and it does say that it's open now. So hopefully that's true when we get there, because so far we've been striking out. If you're planning a trip to Europe, I would recommend getting a good pair of walking shoes. Everything's mostly cobble streets. I recommend Brooks tennis shoes are a good brand. We wear Brooks tennis shoes a lot at Disney, so I knew that they would be good for walking here. So far so good. I've got two pair, black pair and a white pair. I wore my white ones today because they're a little leather. They're calling for more rain. Yesterday I wore my black ones and they are still soaked from getting drenched in the rain. So pack a couple pairs of tennis shoes, pack for rain, make sure they're comfortable because you're going to be doing a lot of walking on uneven surfaces. I'm looking at how they have their ramps here. Interesting. I know. I'm gonna save you a trip. Don't bother going to the Old Town Market. They basically have a butcher, some local produce. Dad, what'd you think of it? And flowers, which none of that you can take back on the ship. So basically kind of like a farmer's market with a lot of stuff that you won't be able to buy and put back on the ship unless you plan to eat it while you're in port. So I'd skip it if I were you. Look at that cheesecake. Just finished having coffee at Caffeine LT. No. And we're headed to see the oldest Baptist church in Europe. And then the sculpture park. It's about 1.5 kilometers away. When you come to Europe, unlike in the US, when you ask for water at a restaurant, you won't get tap water. You'll more than likely get a bottle of water. They have both sparkling and still water. But I'll say the still water tastes like spring water. So if all you drink is water and you can tell a difference between different types of water, some people can't. I can't, that's all I drink. I would recommend bringing a Brita water bottle to filter it to take out some of the taste, because I'm not a fan of spring water. This is the oldest evangelical Baptist church in Europe. Walk around to the front to get a good view of it.
The paper said it was the oldest Baptist churches that's still active. In other words, still operating.
That's pretty impressive. I think Dad said the paper said it opened in the 1850s. When I get home, I'll Google it and confirm when the actual date was. We're not gonna go to the sculpture park. It's not the park Mom was thinking of, so now we're headed back towards the cruise ship to the Klaipėda Castle and Museum. It's literally right off the ship. So a short walk from the ship, but 18 minutes back from the Baptist church, which is where we're at now. Really like how they've incorporated the old architecture into the new architecture here. It's nice. The legend of the Black Ghost dates back to 1595 when a castle guard was approached in the harbor by a hooded figure. It asked the guard about the city's grain and timber supplies and warned that they wouldn't be enough. The hooded figure then vanished. A few bleak years of hunger and shortage followed, which the people of Klaipėda survived thanks to the mysterious figure. Of course, today I brought my rain jacket, and it hasn't rained yet. Thank the Lord. That's typically how it goes. I come prepared and it doesn't rain. I come unprepared and it downpours. Oh, I just noticed that it looks like a building.
They're like Disney.
Oh, they are. Here's the castle. We're getting ready to head in to check out the museum.
We need to go into the ticket office first.
Probably. This is right across from the cruise ship. It's an easy walk. And it's closed. Here are the hours. So their week starts on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yep.
Do not come to Lithuania on Monday or Tuesday because nothing is open.
Full disclosure, I did check Google Maps before we walked over here, and it said it was open, but it's not, so you just follow the sign that I posted in the previous clip for their hours of operation. Save yourself some steps.
This is Caitlin predicted, because we have our rain jackets today.
I feel raindrops.
The rain is going to hold.
I feel raindrops.
I just saw a couple, but yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Well, we still got an hour before it hits 60%. So.
Okay, we're going back to that cafeteria we saw earlier at the theater to eat. What did you just say about it, Dad?
The highlight of the day.
It'll probably be closed for lunch. The title of this video is going to be What Not to Do in Lithuania.
What did you say before that, Dad?
These people keep the same hours as PG Post Office.
If you live in Pleasant Garden, then you know what we're referring to. If anyone that works for MSC that plans the ship itineraries is watching this video, we have a suggestion. Do these stops in reverse. Hit Copenhagen and Stockholm first, and then hit the smaller towns in Lithuania, Latvia, and Poland later in the week. That way things are actually open, instead of stopping on Monday and Tuesday when that's their weekend. This place had really good croissants, and we got the strawberry cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese gelato. It was really good. They have a lot of vendors, street vendors that sell amber. In towns is you do not have to rope drop them like you do at Walt Disney World because nothing's open early. Don't bother getting off the ship until maybe 9 at the earliest. 9:30 will probably be better. Then you have about 30 minutes to walk to these stores and museums if they're open, depending on what day of the week you come. Souvenir shop. Watch your head when you come in. Those are cute. There's one of those dolls again. We're headed back to the ship now that me and Mama found our Christmas ornament, but they do not have a Starbucks, so I wasn't able to get my coffee mug, unfortunately. I don't think they're gonna have one in Latvia tomorrow either. It's almost 1 o'clock. We're back on the ship. We're headed to the buffet for lunch. This is one of those weird ships that have elevators that don't go to every floor. So you're gonna have to go through a maze. Went to the lounge at the back of the ship on deck 7 to watch us sail away and to play some cards. Ooh, it must be. Yeah, we're right over it. You can feel it and hear it. Said red.
Yep. Pick 4.
I got pick 4?
Yeah.
Knew it was only a matter of time after we made her draw all those.
You said red, honey?
Yes, R-E-D, red.
Your turn.
Did you say RDD?
R-E-D, red.
Dinner. There's some big shrimp.
We're gonna go walk
Why?
and shop
Why?
because you ain't ready to go to bed.
And why else?
Dad said we needed to burn off our calories.
Because there's nothing else to do.
Oh, there's stuff to do, we just don't want to do it.
Live music, that's the only option. Yep.
Watch the water.
This is definitely a ship you're going to want to bring card games on.